Hi Virgo, and welcome to your August 2019 general read. I'm Jade with Yes Yes Yes. Welcome back to the channel. Happy birthday, happy early birthday. And let me see. Oh, I have been on hiatus for a bit. I perform, and so I had a bunch of shows in July. I had to open and close a show, so I did not do as many love readings last month as I would have liked, but I will definitely do one for you this month. And this is the general read. I do want to say thank you so much for all of your likes and shares and subscribes. I really enjoy being here with you on this channel, in this tarot community. All the feedback, thank you so much. And let me tell you, with the general read, we start with the overall from the whole year that I did that reading at the beginning of the year. The link to that is in the box below, as well as my website link if you're interested in a personal read. So let's get started. Your overall for the year is the Circle from the Mystical Shaman Oracle card. This is a card of balance, but it's a card of going through and balancing all of the directions. You see the hands, they hit all of the elemental directions. So you're feeling through what it's like to be an earth sign, the structure, the foundation, the strength, the organization. Then you move into your emotional understanding of all of that and of everyone else. So you're really feeling into people this year as well. And then you're moving into the intellectual understandings as well. You know, you might even find that your words and your communication styles have broadened this year. You're getting better at speaking your truth or at communicating or connecting with others. And you're also bringing things into fruition. You're taking action. You might have been inspired this year to do something totally new. So you're working with all of the elements. And I love this energy so much. It's really perfectly balanced. Now, specifically this month, you have the Sun card. This is a great energy, strength, enjoyment, pleasure. There might be, children or childlike activities, enjoying yourself. And it's clarified by the man. So if you are a masculine Virgo, you are really feeling yourself this month, or you might be hanging out with some of your friends. And if you are a feminine Virgo, you might have a really great friend or a masculine energy around you, or you might be taking on this energy that feels really good, that might, or if you're, dancing alongside of this energy, it's just going to be pure enjoyment, pleasure, just fun, lots and lots of fun. It's also Leo energy, so if you have a Leo in your life, that might be, you might have something blossom. Who knows? You might be running mates. You might be running around town enjoying each other. Sorry, I had to take a drink. I'm a little thirsty today. All right. So we're going to do a past, present, future spread with the Klimt Tarot. I like this deck so very much, and I have pre-shuffled. Okay, I'll let those cards come out. I'll let those cards come out. And let me see if any others want to come out, because I hadn't even asked the question. But you guys might just be ready. Okay, we're coming out of Mercury retrograde, and that's your ruling planet. You just might be done being quiet. So for Virgo, in the near past, is there anything for Virgo in the near past? And I'm not taking these flopping cards. I want to have one at a time, please, if possible. Virgo in the near past. And if I'm not going to get anything more, I will take these initial cards. I do feel like they're very interesting that all three came out. Virgo in the near past. Anything else? More flops. Okay. I'm going to take that as what's happening here. We have the Chariot, came out in the reverse. This is Cancerian energy. This could have been stagnation. There is a need for balance in this card as well, but this is a card of movement, and it's feeling powerful, feeling like you're the champion. So in the past, you might have felt like you were stuck, you weren't right on, maybe not on your path, weren't being recognized, that type of energy. It also could be, because it's connected to the Cancer, it's withholding emotion. okay? So this might have, and you know, Virgo, you can do that. You can process with your brain so much so that you're not feeling your emotion, even though that's what your general card for this year is urging you to do. So in the near past, it could have been just not feeling yourself, feeling others, feeling it, right? You could have just removed yourself, you hermited away, who knows? There's the Hierophant. So this is traditional, but it's also Taurus or Aries energy. This could have been your energy in the past. It could have been somebody in your past, but this is tradition, okay? You got two major arcanas in the past. We also have Six of Pentacles. So this is a need for balance. Perhaps you were being, maybe you were in a traditional relationship with a Cancer, okay? Meaning like you were married or you were living as if you were married, something like that. And it felt balanced, but there was something that was internally, emotionally not working out for you, okay? It felt stagnant. So that's just the relationship. We'll see if there's more relationship stuff that comes. Again, this is the general, so I try to keep it general. What's happening here is, though, it's telling me that there was and this could be a bank, right? So you could have, in the past, felt stagnant because you weren't financially in the place that you really wanted to be, okay? So the traditional places like a bank, like a university, like a job, you could have been not being paid what you thought you were worth, being given just a little bit at a time. So see how there's a big person giving to a little person. When it's in the upright, I like to think that it is balanced, but that energy, that potential is still there. So I'm giving this as an option. Again, this is a general read. It's really difficult to make it be your story. If it feels like it's your story and it resonates, then hit that like button for me. But it's, again, we're going for story here, all right? So in the past, there was some type of tradition that felt stagnant, some type of traditional connection that felt stagnant for you. You were emotionally withdrawn from it, and there was a need for balance. It might have felt like you were being given just a little bit, but not enough. And that could be that, maybe you were caring for, in the relationship or whatever this was, you were the one who was paying out more than receiving, okay? So it came down to money. Now let's see what's coming up in the present energy for Virgo. That was laziness. Nope. I'm not taking the lazy cards. All right, so we're looking for present energy for Virgo. Thank you very much. 2 more cards, please. Present energies for Virgo, please. And I'm doing my best to just let them flop out. Yours just flew out though, so we'll see. I need 2 more, please, for Virgo. 2 more cards for Virgo's present energy. There's another. Last card, please. It's trying. I'll let it come. Okay. So first up we have the Queen of Chalices. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now, I love the Queen of Cups, so when I see her in the reverse, it makes me sad because I feel like it's a withholding. Similar energy here. This is water sign, so that's, sorry about that, I drew a blank, that was funny. So we're going back to Cancer, but it's also could be Pisces, could be Scorpio energy. The Queen of Cups is the most nurturing, loving queen in the suit. And when we see when I see the court cards, I feel like there are people. I feel like the major arcana are energies, but I feel like the court cards, when they show up, it's people, okay? And this could be personalities, like we all have different personalities and things that we take on. So this could be part of you. Again, this is withholding energy, withholding emotions, withholding biting your tongue even, because we have both this Cancer card, which is a water sign, and we have the Queen of Water coming out in the reverse. So I'm, again, attributing this to your energy here of withholding emotions, or maybe not feeling emotionally satisfied or able to connect. Maybe that was, you were in something that didn't feel quite right. We have the Three of Swords energy. There might have been some grief, some loss, some depression. There could have been hurtful words. This could have happened just recently because of this Mercury retrograde. And that happens sometimes when people don't bite their tongue during Mercury retrogrades. Terrible things come out that are hurtful and painful. So that could be what's going on, is that you're reflecting on this. This is also under the Hierophant, so it's telling me that's directly related to whatever this traditional value system or person that you were in a traditional relationship was. There is some pain and some grief right now, probably due to words or truth. Okay. Now we also had the Two of Wands come out. This is the one that really wanted to come out in the end here. The desire to start something new. So if we're talking about a relationship and it went kind of haywire, you know, it's not feeling balanced, you might have been paying out, you might be the breadwinner, the one who is financially more secure than the other, or it felt like, you know, if this was a job, then you weren't being paid what you were worth. There's just an imbalance of value, okay? So you were not feeling valued. You felt like you were giving more, and that causes you to retreat emotionally because there's some wounds, because there's some pain. But this Two of Wands really wanting to come out is just telling me that there's the desire to start things fresh in a way where it's a new adventure, okay? Now this could be a new adventure with the same person, or it could be a new adventure on your own. And remember, we've got this Sun card, which is all about enjoyment and pleasure, with this Man card. So I don't know, you know, who this person is or what this energy is, but there is this energy that you're really trying to get to this month, okay? So again, keep in mind, this could be deep past. And I felt like that even with the Leo reading, that sometimes our past can be deep past, like years and years, and it's up for review. And that's why it's showing up in the readings. It's not necessarily that, you know, you had this relationship that happened last week. This relationship happens 10 years ago, but the remnants of it are still, you're up for review so that you can release it. We're always in that process of releasing. Okay, we experience more, we release what doesn't work. It's all, you know, it's a process. But I feel like there is this desire to forge something new, exciting, passionate, and do it and move forward. That red card, there's, you know, that's the energy, the passion and the excitement to move forward, to lay your stakes in the ground, and to see what, not necessarily what grows, but what is attracted, right? You know, this is the energy that I am right now. Let the universe meet me there, which is beautiful. And I like that it's right next to that Three of Swords. It's saying, this is where I really want to be. Now let's see what's coming up for you. Again, flops and flops. I'm not going to take them. Flops and flops. So I'm curious about the near future for you, Virgo. What's coming up for Virgo in the near future, please? Okay. So I had all these things pop out. We've got the Hanged Man in the upright. This is a new perspective. This is your choice. You put yourself in this relationship, this position, to look at life differently, to take a hold, to take a breath, to decide what's next. This is like climbing up on top of a cliff to see what direction you want to walk in next, okay? We also have the Ten of Wands. It's this burden that you're walking around with. Now tell me, Virgo, if you were to walk a cliff, hang yourself upside down, it's not going to hurt nearly as much if you let go of all this stuff, right? So keep that in mind here in this near future. You're probably processing through all these burdens you've been walking around with, this stuff that you've been hanging up, all this extra weight, all this extra pain. It's burdened you, okay? And maybe, and I'm going to go so far as to say, Virgo, I know that you have a deep desire for perfection, and that could be what this traditional card is telling us, is that, you know, you had an idea of the way life should be, or the way in which life should be, the way things in life should be. So if you wanted to have the car, the job, the money, the cats, the dog, the children, whatever, this could be the desire for the perfect life. It's brought you pain because you're not there, because life can be different than what you desire, what you hope for, what you dreamed for, and because now it's becoming a burden that you really need to release because it's weighing you down. Okay? This is great energy, okay? To have this fresh perspective, it's showing you, pulling yourself outside of yourself to see what you're still carrying around, Virgo. What are you still carrying around? And then look at this. The stars. I love this energy. Aquarius. This is hopes and dreams. This is being blessed, being guided, having support, knowing that you don't have to do it all by yourself, that the universe, that God, that whatever, whatever your words, your terms, your belief system is, that belief system is also supporting you. Sorry, I'm realizing I'm floating with this. I guess I'm physically tired. Sorry about that. So you get some perspective in the near future to realize how many burdens you've been carrying, and you're also going to see and feel how much support you have in the world. This is not just your journey. This is what everyone is, everyone, the universe is conspiring, right? I don't know if you've heard that term, but the universe is conspiring towards granting you your greatest wish, which is pure enjoyment, perhaps with a masculine, pure enjoyment in your masculinity, whatever, and think about what masculinity is. Masculinity is doing, it's the action, it's the extroversion, like going outside of yourself. It's putting yourself out there, it's everything that's external. So coming outside of these internalizations that you've been doing, this withholding of emotion. And think about the stars, it's right underneath this Two of Wands energy, which is really the desire to start something new, that passion. Well, you look, it's totally guided, it's totally blessed. I love this. Okay, I want to get a couple more clarifications for you in the present energy, and then I'll get Lenormand as well. Present energy clarification. I'm not really interested in the past, so I don't really clarify the past, to be honest, unless I'm doing a personal read and we're a little confused. But because the story can be so diverse, I want to make sure that I'm just keeping it straight. Look at that. Ace of Swords came out in the reverse, so still biting your tongue right now. But that truth, your truth of how you feel, what you've been holding back, needs to come out. Now, I don't know if this is to a particular person or if it's just you being you, okay? What I mean by that is, it's the term would be coming out of the closet, just choosing your life, taking the reins and recreating yourself that's away from this, whatever this tradition, whatever this hope, this dream was that you had in the past that was painful because it didn't work out, because it's different, okay? So it's you standing up for you and saying, look, this is who I want to be. This is how I want my life to be. New stuff, new adventure, new horizon. Remember that. That's where you're going, but you gotta state your truth. You have to share the words. Now again, I'm filming this right now, right when Mercury is going to be turning direct in the next couple days. So this could be withholding just right now, and that withholding can come out later on this month, okay? It'll be really interesting, but keep in mind that, again, the cards are saying you're withholding this, but once you turn that energy, everything else is going to start flowing for you here in the near future. Now let's see what clarification I can get for the near future. Oh, I didn't pull a Lenormand. I'll do that in a second. Okay, any kind of clarification for the near future. Actually, sorry guys, I'm gonna stop it because I'm not focused on the future yet. I want to get this Lenormand card for your present energies. So right now you're withholding your truth, biting your tongue, still holding back on those emotions, maybe processing through what you had in the past that didn't work out. Let's see what else Lenormand wants to tell us or give to us. For the present energies as a clarification, please. Present energies. Okay, I'm going to start pulling a little differently here, because these are super slick. Present energies, please. Thank you. Okay, you got to cut it. Yes, to cut it. Okay, the Scythe card. This is the card of making change, quickening. We just don't have time. Okay, so you have to, this is again, I think, really about cutting the withholding. Okay, we really got to cut, and it might be cutting out what doesn't serve you in your life and really trimming the fat off so that you can get to this place, right? And it could mean that you're about to do it. It's going to happen like that. So maybe when you are about to speak your truth, it's like pulling the Band-Aid off and everything comes out quickly, okay? Now, keep in mind, it may be painful, maybe to you, but I'm thinking to others, if you speak your truth to others, as you are learning how to use the words, I think that will make the difference, because you'll be able to say this in a way that's compassionate. Okay, so you know, if you're breaking up from or you know, if you're breaking up in a relationship, and cross watchers, that's just an example, but when you first start talking about it, it may not come out in the most compassionate of ways, because sometimes this can be biting. This can be biting truth. Okay. Okay, back to the future. Back to the future. Any kind of clarification, please, for the future for Virgo, please. Clarification for Virgo in the future, please. We don't need to hold on to it, Virgo. It's going to be helpful if we can get to it. Okay, so Two of Cups came out sideways. Sideways, which means it's your choice. And that just flew out in the end. So if you're processing through a relationship, it's your choice the way you want to go. And I would say that as long as you are reconnecting to your emotions and you're being honest and you are speaking your truth in a compassionate way, it can move forward if it feels balanced. That's really where we're coming from, is does it feel balanced? 1 second on the drinks. Because we want to make sure that it feels balanced. Now I've also got 8 of Wands, came out in the reverse. We've got to keep moving. We've got a card of movement here, and now we've got stagnation. So you might be sitting on it, okay? And this could be specifically just wanting to hold back in that hangman perspective and sitting on it. Maybe not quite ready. I know that it's hard to speak the truth to someone else. So you may be withholding based on that relationship, okay? I'm gonna pull this to the side because I got these other cards to come out. Don't stagnate too long, Virgo. You gotta process through this and release this burden so that then you can move on to your next best self. King of Wands, here you are. Now, the Wands is the powerful energy. This is, again, Leo energy, but it's also being in charge, taking the reins, inspired, action oriented. It's, you know, it's similar to this energy, the sun energy, where you just want to get out there. This could be what that is actually. The King of Wands could be this sun with the masculine. So getting out there, really drawing your life, taking charge of your life, creating your life the way that you want to. 8 of Swords in the reverse, and leaving any kind of self-doubt, whatever it is that's going on in your head over and over again, keeping you up at night. It's entrapment, okay? You've entrapped yourself. Look, she's in a box. She's whittled herself inside of this box, and now she feels stuck. She's not. Traditionally, this card is not stuck because it's a self-created box. So this is you. You've worked yourself into this place mentally. You've withheld emotionally. It's time to let it all go, to speak your truth. And it might be that it comes out sharply, and it may be that it's about a relationship. Try to be as compassionate as you can, because we just don't want to make karma. You know, we don't want to hurt people. But you do need to be honest about what you feel. And if it doesn't feel balanced, if it feels like you are not valued, you got to say something in order to change it, or in order to change your life, okay? You have to release whatever the burdens are that you're feeling, and it's whatever story you told yourself in the past that it was going to be, it's not, okay? So decide what you want it to be and then move towards that. Any other clarifications, please, for the near future for Virgo? Oh, Lenormand, I just need one, please. Just one. Just one, please, Lenormand. For Virgo in the near future. Okay, I'm gonna let you have that one, because I think you deserve it. Good luck. It's gonna soften, it's gonna brighten. Green pastures are here, okay? This is this energy here. Same energy. Pleasure, enjoyment, get out in nature. Enjoy it while you can. If you're in the northern hemisphere, this is why I'm saying this, is because it's, you know, it's going to be the last bits of summer. Your birthday season, enjoy yourself. Release all of this stuff so you can enjoy your birthday, because you deserve that, Virgo. You deserve it. All right, that's what I have for you. I'll see you guys next time. All my love.